Seriously. Hey, I'm out and about. I was looking at this. I don't like being out here. And there's elements, other drivers and shit. Clan looking at you and whatever. You know, people that's coming from another country don't know how to drive on the right side of the road. Don't know what to do when you get to a 4-corner stop. Don't have a clue. Speak of no English. But that's okay. I'm not putting them down. It's just that the green book, they don't know what that is. We had to read it like it was a Bible in order to get our license. But I was looking at this series on Amazon Prime. And it's regarding the emergency department. And I know what it entails. I know what it entails when you don't survive it and you have to get an autopsy or they talk your family into it. But if you're in a car accident or if it's been foul play or homicide, the city takes over and the family don't have a say-so about whether to give an autopsy or not. But this woman had a big piece of wood going through her face. And I mean, they worked on her for a good hour, bringing her back to life. That's what they were doing. They were practicing their medicine and their students were getting educated. They were flexing their muscles all on this woman. And when they read her information, because she came in as that she fell off a building and she was seriously dying, dead, and they brought her back a couple of times. Opened up her chest and everything. Did massages, blood transfusion, and that's another thing. I used to donate like crazy. I resent it now. You know, I despise everything that I did basically back then when I was ignorant. But they discovered in her information by going through her info, her wallet, whatever, they realized it was self-concluding. She was trying her best to get out of here, and she would have made it if they had not brought her back. All those attempts, all that money, and I'm sure she's going to have co-pays. The insurance company's going to pay. Somebody's going to pay for all that technology and experience and guesswork that they were doing to bring her back to life. She didn't want to live. What right do people have to do that, to interfere? They'll take you out in a minute, this system. But if you try to do it, then it's a problem. You can't decide that for yourself, that you just can't deal with this life anymore. It's just too unbearable. Like they really care about you living. What right do they have? Are they going to be responsible for your life once they bring you back to this hellhole that you successfully exited? I'm going to tell the story again, and I'm going to end. I used to work in Children's Hospital, a major hospital in Detroit. And I would transcribe the autopsies and surgical reports, all kind of reports, everything. And there was a doctor there, and he described the newborn babies who are born addicted to drugs and preemies weighing 1 pound, how frivolously they bring that child back to life. And back then in the 80s and 90s, he stated they'll spend $250,000 to bring a little drug-addicted baby back to life, and then send him out there into the world to a home where he's going to be SA as soon as he's walking, or her. All kind of deplorable things happened to this child, and he called them river babies. They save you and then send you up the river. River babies. And that it is so. They save you. They get all that education and experience bringing you back, and they feel good. They get promotions. They get elevated. They become directors and CEOs for doing all this saving a life. And nobody asks you. That's just my input on it. Are you going to be responsible for their life? You bringing them back to a hellhole. It's like to torture, which is what I don't understand. And I'm going to end with this. Over there in Gaza, because I often wonder, where is Allah, the Muslim and the Arab world, concerning the Palestinians? Like, predicament over there. Nobody came together and demanded they stop annihilating their people, who are Muslims, Arabs, and they all believe in the same God. God is not answering, the Muslims didn't answer, and the Arabs didn't answer. They were just putting on their suits and ties and going back and forth, making money off of their channels or whatever. But now that Trump stated that he wants to remove them, annex them, they have come together to keep the people there. See, I don't understand that. You come together to keep them there, to continue the annihilation of them, but you didn't come together to stop them. Israel from annihilating them. How many annihilated in prison? And I'd never seen them come together, but you're coming together to keep them there. That's a little twisted to me. And omnipresent Allah, if he's omnipresent like JC and God and Almighty and the Most High, who stated in the Bible that he hears you before you even call. That's some heavy clout, isn't it? I mean, heavy braggadocious. He hear you before you even call. So why are you calling after effect when something tragedy happened to you? He already knew about it, and he allowed it. So why are you asking him to fix what he allowed? Peace. Huh? There is none.